Boxing Truth here, back with another video. Make sure to smash that like button, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alright, Triple G is now in it with Dazn, the guaranteed purses, the reluctance to fight the best in his division, trying to take easy touches, easy rides, avoiding threats at 160 pounds, especially this guy, Demetrius Andrade. But now the walls are closing in. Dazn has grown tired, has grown impatient, with the reluctance of Golovkin wanting to step into the ring with Andrade. Golovkin wants to fight another no-name, no-hoper his next fight. He's been trying to set up a Murata fight, the weakest champion in the 160-pound division. And you know, the sanity hourglass is running out. He's almost 40 years old, and he's not going to beat a Demetrius Andrade at this stage of his career, and he knows it. That's why there's a lot of reluctance. That's why he's trying to swerve the Demetrius Andrade fight, even though it's the biggest fight in that division right now. I mean, it's one of the biggest fights he can get. He will get paid handsomely to fight Demetrius Andrade. There's no excuse, man. Dazn want the fight. That's the fight that they want. They're trying to force it on Golovkin. There's sources of a possible dispute over the opponents Golovkin is trying to fight. But this Andrade Golovkin unification will be a huge fight, man. An undefeated American Olympian champion against the aging, long reigning middleweight, former middleweight, when current middleweight titleist Gennady Golovkin. There's really no excuse for this fight not to happen next. Golovkin he's been strategic in his matchmaking. I mean, the biggest risk he's taken since Canelo whooped his ass in the rematch is Sergey Derevyachenko. Sergey Derevyachenko was his biggest risk, and he didn't look good in that fight. I don't think he lost, but he didn't look great in the fight. Got hurt. Was the first time I ever seen Golovkin that badly hurt in the fight, actually, and it was a body shot. And now the walls are closing in. I've had a strange feeling that Andrade was possibly going to get his big fight this year. You know, he's been active. People are talking about him. People want to say he's boring, this and that. But the dude has been doing his thing. He's been defending his title. He's been very dominant. Fighters can't win a round off him. Liam Williams won two rounds at most. Selecki couldn't do a thing against him. That big African dude he fought for the vacant title got dropped 5 times. Akavov couldn't win a round. Luke Keeler couldn't last the distance. The thing about Andrade, man, I watch every one of his fights. Even on his off nights, it's hard to win more than 2-3 rounds against him. That's how dominant a fighter he is. He's one of the most dominant fighters in the game in terms of how many rounds he wins compared to the opponents. The opponents can't touch him. They can't deal with his range. They can't deal with his southpaw slick style. You know, he's rangy. He's tough to deal with. He's an obstacle course to try to hit him. He's got punching power. He can drop you. The only weakness is he's not a great finisher, which has been a criticism, and a fair criticism, when it comes to Demetrius Andrade. I mean, there's been fights where he should have ended it a lot earlier than he did, or fights that he should have gotten knockout victories in, like the Liam Williams fight, like that African dude he fought, like Magic Selecki. He should have stopped him. But at the end of the day, he still has an undefeated record. Jamal Charlo wants no parts of him. and he's really hard to win rounds against. And at 40, almost 40 years old, Golovkin, he just doesn't have the hunger anymore. He doesn't have the firepower that he once had, and he's going to be fighting a still in his prime, now active, determined, more hungry, and this is his chance. And Andrade knows he's only going to get one chance at this, and he's not going to let it go to waste. He's going to do a job on Triple G. If this fight is actually going to happen, there's definitely some legs behind of it possibly being made, but Golovkin is reluctant. His team is reluctant because they know what's going to happen. They know Golovkin will most likely lose a wide decision to Andrade. But man, if you gotta fight the best. There's no ducking and dodging. Andrade's one of the best out there, and he provides a big payday in a big, significant fight in the middleweight division. Canelo gave you your chance, man. You couldn't deliver on 2 occasions, but he gave you your chance at the big time. Now give Andrade his chance, and let's see if he can fulfill on that one chance that he's going to get. I believe he will. The odds for this fight will be very interesting. I see it as an almost even money fight. Possibly they'll have Golovkin as a slight favorite, but I really hope they have Andrade at plus 200 or more, because I'm gonna drop the fucking house on Andrade to defeat Golovkin. That'll be the most easiest money I ever made. Hopefully it goes down. I'll be looking forward to this fight. I will definitely cover the fight. I'm in there, man. There's definitely some legs. The zone has grown tired of Golovkin ducking. Demetrius Andrade, they want to make the biggest unification that they can make on their side of the street, on the zone. This fight will do business anywhere, man. Las Vegas, California, Texas, on the East Coast. It really depends on where the most money generates. But according to Andrade's tweet, there seems to be movement on a possible fight between Andrade and Golovkin. I really hope it happens. I don't know. The Murata fight, I know he's trying to make that, but Murata has been inactive for almost 2 years, hasn't fought since 2019. There's no movement on him possibly taking a tune-up. The zone doesn't want another tune-up for Golovkin. They're paying him too much money. He's gonna have to earn that. He's gonna have to earn that contract, man, and fight one of the most dangerous fighters in the game, one of the toughest fighters to beat in boxing right now, Demetrius Andrade. I'm hoping and praying that this fight happens. Munguia should have gotten the shot. Golovkin avoided him. They were trying to make that fight, but now the zone is looking to enforce a big unification fight between Demetrius Andrade, WBO light heavyweight, the WBO middleweight king, against the IBF champion Gennady Golovkin. Big fight. Really hope it goes down. Got my fingers crossed, because I'll be dropping the house on Demetrius Andrade. I got that much confidence. He'll put an end to the reign and retire Golovkin if this fight occurs. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.